Forget it. Hate it when he does that.
Hi guys, Josh Magic Phoenix, and welcome to Let's Play Final Fantasy 12 Part 40. So, as just a quick catch up from the last episode, we went through the Henny Mines and we found Mjrn, and she was completely drunk. She'd had a wild night out, she'd had way too many vodkas, and she sort of like stumbled over into that hole right there. So just a quick update. Basically, I've already recorded this episode once and it failed because the capture cards decided to record my voice through the microphone instead of recording from the PlayStation 2. So I had to because I saved over my save file where I was right here. Like I had two save files. I had one here and then one where I started last episode. Started at the beginning. I'd saved over the save here, so I had to go all the way back. So the only thing that's different is that I'm level 29, although I do think I was still level 29 on the video last episode, because I was level 30 on the one I pre-recorded earlier. But anyway, that doesn't matter. So before we do go through this hall here and into that area ahead, we are going to first get Penelo and Ash to cast Protect on everyone, and Shelga. Now the reason that is because we're about to head into a boss battle. I wasn't quite sure if I should tell everyone that I was going to do a boss battle next. I didn't want to spoil anything, but if people like using this as a sort of walkthrough, then I think it's better to sort of say, yeah, there's a boss coming up, you might want to prepare for it. So I'm going to use Protect and Shell. We're going to cast Protect and Shell, and I'm not going to give you any details about the next boss until we actually meet him, and then I think they're all hymns, so and I've just realised that only Ash has Shell, which is confusing because I thought Penelo had it, but I'm guessing I used Shell last time. Okay, that'll do. We'll just continue. Just a quick note, actually, the bats from last episode, the bats that we encountered throughout the Henny Mines, basically all of them drop. If you high chain bonus them, get a high chain bonus of them going, they will drop an ice shield as well as a blood sword. And I won't give you too much information on them, but they drop a blood sword and ice shield, and they can be handy for this battle if you're a low level. Recommended about level 22 for this. Oh, hello, there's Mjrn, drunken, and oh my word, what is this? It is Tiamat, the worm! I don't know what I call worms, they should be called dragons, because they pretty much look like dragons, and my controller vibration is going crazy. So this is Tiamat, he's level 25, he has 49,993 HP. Now, most of his attacks are physical. In fact, nearly all of them are. So you want to have your tank up front, the one who's going to get the most damage. Because what this boss does is he focuses on only one person. So what you want to do is you want to get your high health, your tank up front, who does the melee attacks, which is Bosch for me. And then you want your ranged characters behind. That's what Ash and Penelo are doing, using their range gun and bow. Now he occasionally will attack with a magic move like Aero, Breath or Disabler. Now black belts can help with Disabler. I am not using them because, as you can see, he's already nearly dead for me, so it doesn't really bother me with Disabler. Also, that's why I casted Protect, because most of his attacks are physical, and that's why I casted Protect on everyone. You don't really need to cast Shell because he's not really going to use many magic attacks. Also, when his HP gets below 20%, his defences increase. So if you are lower than level 29, then just make sure you've stocked up on potions and Phoenix Downs in case, because this can be a tough boss battle if you're a lower level. If you're lower level than him. But I think it completed it now. I'm not going to revive Larsa, although somehow I'm thinking that Larsa was doing the most damage, because now our damage counter is going down very slowly, and I don't know why. Come on Ash, use that awesome gun of yours. Just to go through my weapons while we're waiting, Barsh is using the Demon's Bane, which we got from the Demon Wall area. Ash is using the Arcturus, which is a Berserker's gun, which is a very, very handy, very strong weapon. And as everyone knows, guns evade all armour bonuses, so it's basically like the enemy doesn't have any armour. And then we've got the burning bow on Pinello, which is the strongest bow you can get at the moment, I believe. And we defeated him, just a couple more hits, and die, Tiamat, you are vanquished. And Tiamat is defeated. Like I said, those can be quite a challenging boss battle. So, and my controller keeps vibrating like crazy. I need to turn off the vibration feature. And he is defeated. I love the way the worms die in this game, how like their ring just like falls off. I don't understand what the hell the ring does, but yeah. I think I might not talk as much during the cutscenes. Whoa, what the hell did Pinello do there? Did a freaking cartwheel there. What was up with that? So yeah, I think I'm going to one more tip actually during that battle is Barshu's wine, which you can get from the Moogles in Arud's village, the Bunny Girl village. You can get Barshu's wines, which I'd use on your melee fighter. It basically puts them in berserk mode, which means they'll just attack. They've got more chance of getting what's the word? They get more chance of getting triple and double hits, and they also do a lot more. I think they do double damage or something. It's very handy if you're a lower level. So I think I'm going to shut up for this cutscene.
That thing inside her, what was it?
Is it you? When the Mjrn soldiers came to the wood, the village took small heed of them. So long as the wood herself is safe from harm, the Mjrn give little care to goings-on beyond her. But in me, an uneasiness stirred. I had to discover why they had come.
So you came here hoping to find something out and got yourself caught. You're as foolhardy as your sister.
They took me then and set close beside me a stone. They said its mist would be drawn into me, that the Mjrn well suited this end. I saw the light coming from the stone, and then...
We have seen this. On Leviathan, the mist released from the Dawn Shard drove me too into such a rage. She was taken not by the Dawn Shard.
Manufactured nethicite. Then that means, Pinello, the stone I gave you, do you still carry it with you?
Sure, it's right here.
This is a thing more dangerous again than I had imagined. I should never have given it to you. Forgive me, I didn't know.
I'd always thought of it as sort of a good luck charm. And even if it is dangerous, on Leviathan it kept us safe.
There is a place for all things, even danger such as this.
I hope you're right about that.
I heard the wood's whispers. Take it. Lente's tear is a permission. Pass through the wood and leave. To other places go.
That cannot be all. I saw it when I left the village. Ivalice is changing. How can the Mjrn stand and do nothing at all?
Ivalice is for the Humes. The wood alone is for us.
But that is wrong. How can we just hide here in the trees when all the world outside is on the move? I too wish to live freely, to leave this wood.
Do not do this. You must remain away from the Humes. Stay with the wood. Live together with the wood. This is your way.
But Fran, my sister...
I am no longer of you. I have discarded wood and village. I won my freedom, yet my past has been cut away forever. No longer can my ears hear the green word. Is solitude you want, Mjrn?
Sister.
No, Mjrn. Only one sister remains to you now. You must forget my existence.
I am sorry to make you do this.
She goes against the laws of the wood. I threw down these laws. It is better that I do this. Better I than one who must uphold these laws herself. I have a request. Listen to the wood's voice for me. I fear she hates.
The wood longs for you, for the child torn from under her boughs.
A pleasant lie, that.
Be cautious. The wood is jealous of the Humes who have taken you.
I am as them now. Am I not? Goodbye, sister.
Okay, so we've got Lente's tear now. Sorry I sound out of breath. Basically, it just started pouring it down with rain and my tortoise was outside, so I had to like rush outside and get him so he didn't get drenched, and luckily I made it in time, sort of. Because I knew it was the end of the cutscene. I just had that little bit of time, but I managed to do it. So we have Lente's tear now. Where is it? Oh my god. So I have Lente's tear now, which will allow us to get past that barrier that we couldn't go through a couple of episodes back, I believe, level 36 or 7. Now, oh my god, sorry about this. these guys will, before you go to the Henny Mines, you might want to have a look at these guys, because they do sell, as you can see, the black belt, which will help with the disable of Tiamat, which Tiamat uses Disabler, so that will help against him, so I'd buy that if you were a lower level. There's also immune to blind, slow, which for the next upcoming boss battle, yes, we have 2 today. Slow is one of the status ailments that this boss inflicts on you, so if you want to, you can't get haste yet, and I don't believe you can get haste to go on modes yet, I'm not quite sure, but if you don't have any of them, that might be worth getting the sash. In fact, what have we got on at the moment? Let's just have a quick check. We have, pardon me, gauntlets, bangle, and steel gorge. Okay then. Well, we're not going to buy any of that. But also, he doesn't just sell accessories though, he does sell, as you can see here, he's got some, I think I already showed this in another episode, all of the things he sells. Doesn't have haste though, wish he had haste. And then he also sells bar shoes wine, which I was talking about earlier, so you could buy a couple of them if you want. I'm not going to bother doing that. Actually, I might buy one, just buy one. And then smelling salts, I don't know why I did that. Which removes confuse, which the next boss will also inflict. And I have about 100 of everything else. Well, not 100, but yeah. So I think he said new Bizarre goods available, but we don't need to pay attention to that. We don't want to look at any of the Bizarre goods. So that was quite an emotional scene there. Fran having to tell her little sister to forget her, which kind of sucks. And I think it was quite. I think it was brought out quite well with the voice acting. You could sort of tell with Fran's voice actor that she sort of pulled it off. You could sort of hear the sadness in her voice. But that's the only problem I have with this game is that you don't get much background information about any of the characters. I mean, you get like minimal background information from the story, but that's about it. I don't think any one of the characters goes into a lot of detail about what their past lives were about, or what happened in their past lives. You know, all you know is that Mjrn, basically his parents died in the war, and then he lived with Penello's parents, and then they died, so they became orphans. Barsh has just been a soldier. So far, that's all we know. Balfour, not much about him yet. Fran, the Root Village is basically all you learn about Fran's past. Basically that she left it, and now she's not welcome. She doesn't feel welcome. She isn't a part of the Root Village anymore. That's why she told her sister that she's got to forget about her. And then with Ash, we know that she was married and stuff. I think Ash is the one that gets most of the background story. The one that has the most background story, or background information in the game. Which, I mean, sometimes I really don't know why they didn't make Ash the main character, because to be honest, I don't understand why Mjrn ever was made the main character. I don't like Mjrn, for starters, and I still don't understand why he was the main character, because he doesn't make the right main... The main character should be Ash, and the reason it should be Ash is because it's about Ash trying to claim power so that she can keep her kingdom, and so that she can stop the Imperial Army. And she's the one who came up with the Rebel Alliance and all that in this game. So it doesn't make much sense at all that they make Mjrn the main character when at the end of the day it's all about Ash. So Ash technically should have been the first female lead for Final Fantasy, and she wasn't, because they stupidly chose Mjrn, which I still now can't understand why they ever chose Mjrn to be the main character, because all they did was start off the game with him. Like, I mean, his dream is to become a sky pirate, and that's basically all he wants to be. That's his story throughout the game. He's just with them to become a sky pirate, and throughout the entire game, Ash is all about claiming power so that she can get her kingdom back and protect everyone. So technically Ash has got the better story, which means that, you know, she's a much better candidate for being the main character. So it doesn't make any sense at all that they made Mjrn the main character. I mean, heck, Balfour would have made a better main character. Mjrn is just very... I mean, He's not as annoying as Hope. Let's just get that straight. Everyone knows how annoying Hope is, and I'm pretty sure everyone knows how much I think Hope is annoying. But you know, the thing I don't like about Barney is his attitude. He's so cocky, and you know, he thinks he can do everything, and I don't like that attitude for a main character. And sure, he may, you know, throughout the story he matures slightly. You sort of see some, you know, him maturing slightly, but not by much. And he just hasn't got the main character. You know, he hasn't got the main character essence. You know, so I think they made a terrible choice of main characters there. Ash would have definitely been a much better main character. So anyway, this is a part of the forest, very beautiful, and we have a giant boulder in the middle of it. But is it a boulder? Oh, it's got plants growing on it and onions sprouting out of it. Interesting. No, it's not a boulder. It's the next boss, and it's another worm. It's the Elder Worm, level 27. Its HP is 71,692. So about an extra 20,000. An extra 20,000 more than Tiamat. Now, oh god, my controller. Now you can't escape this battle, you have to do it. That's if you walk into this room. Now you can, if you can't defeat the Elder Worm, if you're not a high enough level to defeat him, there is another path to get to Mount Baomises, which is the next, which is where we got to go next in the story. So there isn't, you can go to another place. I'm not going to show it just because I'm going to defeat the Elder Worm. But you can, it's a way that you're a little bit, you'll be, all the enemies in that area will be a lot higher than you, so you basically have to run through it. But if anyone actually wants to know that route, please tell me. I will put it in the description for you, so you can go that way if you can't defeat the Elder Worm. You should be about level 25 for this boss battle. It's recommended to be level 25. That's in the guide, and I don't go by the guide, but it's got a lot of information. It's very handy. Now let's talk more about this boss. So this attack is called Sporefall. Basically, this is going to inflict oil, poison, sap, and confuse, which are a lot of status elements that are going to screw over our characters. Now, I do believe that this move is area attack, like it's an area in a certain area, because every time that I've fought this, Barsh and Last are the only ones that seem to get affected by it. So I'm going to use a remedy on Barsh. Now, you can buy these eventually. Yeah, see, he's confused, he's attacking Larsa, which is not good. Oh god, oh god, oh god, handkerchief, quickly. Where's the handkerchief? There it is, quickly, run, and yes! Just, no, not close enough. See, you have to get, the one status ailment that you have to get rid of as quick as you can is oil, because he uses Fireball, which basically oil will double the effectiveness of Fireball, and even at my level, I'm like 4 levels higher than this boss, which isn't much, but it is still higher than what's recommended, and he took me down with just one Fireball. So make sure to get rid of oil as quick as you can. Now he also, like I said, he has 2 treants. Get rid of the treants as soon as you can, because they can become a nuisance. They're just gonna wear your health down and make the battle last longer than it should. He also can inflict blind, confuse, and petrify, and he can make. And it might be an idea to make. Sorry, it might be an idea to make gambits to get rid of oil, and blind and confuse. If you've got a lot of remedies, then just stick a remedy on it. If you've got Ensuna, which I believe you can get. Where's Handkerchief? Where are you? Oh, here we go. I believe you can get Ensuna by now. Then I'd get Ensuna and just have your range. If you've got any ranged characters or magical characters, I'd have them at the back casting, like I've got Ash and Lone casting for healing. Now, haste will cure slow if he manages to put slow on you, which Sporefall will usually manage to inflict slow. I haven't got haste at the moment. I don't know where to buy it at this point in the game. You can probably just get any Magica shop, so I do that. And the last thing, basically you've just got to keep your health up and wear him down with physical attacks. Don't use any Magica attacks, because I don't believe he's a weak to anything. and I wouldn't bother trying to. The only status effect I would say to try and inflict on him is silence, which basically will stop him from casting any magic at all. He won't be able to cast any magic. The only thing about silence is that it could take quite a few times until you inflict it on him. I tried it about 6 times. The last time I fought him, I didn't hit him once with it. So it may be an idea to just wear his health down and basically use remedies every time he inflicts you with status effects. Because the only time you're really going to worry, the only time you've really got to worry is when he uses fireball and you've got oil on you, because that is basically a one-hit kill. But other than that, he's not too bad a boss. He can be quite tricky if you're lower level than him. He's definitely harder than Tiamat, and it's all because of those status effects. That Sporefall attack, which basically inflicts you with like 4 different status ailments, and slow isn't included in that. He can also inflict slow sometimes, which can really screw you over. So just make sure that you stock up on all of your potions, handkerchief for the oil, remedy for the other such things, and also Ensuna would be very handy, and if you've got haste as well, just to counteract the slow. Now there is an item I still haven't got yet, which I will be claiming soon. Before I can't remember exactly what point in the game you can get it, but it's called the Nahopola. Now I mentioned it before a while back. I can't remember what episode. It wasn't even in an episode actually. It was in one of my how-to videos for getting like the Sagittarius bone. As such, I did videos with getting weapons in this game. And basically, the Nahopola will reverse the effects of anything that you can that has a good benefit. So basically, you want to use it with remedy. So basically, what Nahopola does is, remedy usually cures all of the different status ailments. Once you've got all of the license points for remedies, it usually will cure every status ailment pretty much. And there's 3 different license points on the board. There's 3 different licenses on the board for the remedy. I'll show you them now while I've still got time before 30 minutes is up. Where's the license points board? Let's just show it quickly. If it loads up, please don't freeze. Oh, thank God. Where is it? It should be around here somewhere. Remedy Law. There we go. Remedy Law 3 removes Stop, Doom, and Disease. Now there was 3 of them. I think that's the first one I've actually got. There are other ones. I haven't got them yet. But basically, when you have them all, the Nahopola will reverse. So instead of curing, it will inflict. That's what the Nahopola does. It makes a remedy, instead of it curing all of these different things, it will inflict them. So it is brilliant for bosses. So basically you equip the Nahopola and then you throw a remedy onto the boss, and they get inflicted with all of these different things that the remedy will usually cure. That is of course unless they are immune to them. If they're immune to them, then they won't get inflicted by them, but they will get inflicted by any of the ones they aren't immune to. So it's an incredibly useful tool or accessory to use in the game, and I will be claiming that soon because I don't believe I have yet. Let's have a quick check. No, I haven't got it yet, so we will be getting that soon. I'll show you how to get it in an episode. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope the commentary wasn't too confusing. I don't know, I felt like it was a little bit all over the place in some places, but I'm getting used to sort of looking at the screen playing and doing a commentary because I haven't done it in a while, so I'm a little bit rusty. But I hope you enjoyed the episode. Please comment on anything you want, if you want any help or anything you want me to show, etc. And do thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you are enjoying my Let's Plays and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I'll be uploading these I'll be uploading these till I complete the game, obviously. So until then guys, take care and I'll see you soon.
I'd say you're in more of a supporting role.
Fran, please. I'm the leading man.